Good evening, guys. Uh, Tonight I'm going to discuss about how to compute the maximum cargo to load, which is I have already discussed in my previous video, but this is only a review, and also finding the displacement. So let's start, guys. Uh, Disregard this one and this one. I'll first concentrate on this problem. Okay. According to the problem, the vessel MV Max Panama is to load to her summer load line. The non-cargo weights on board are listed below, which is this one. Find how much cargo she can load. Okay, meaning he's asking how much will be the maximum cargo to load when you are in a summer load line. Okay, so first things first is to compute all these weights on board or the non-cargo weights. So we have fuel oil, diesel oil, fresh water, ballast, and constant. So you add all of these, and this would be your weights on board of 1,883 or non-cargo weights. Okay. So the next thing will be you should know your displacement. This case, his displacement is 78,849 metric tons. So with this displacement, you deduct it with your light ship or you minus it with your light ship, which is 9,614, and the sum or the resultant will be dead weight. So displacement minus your light ship is your dead weight. So 78,849 minus 9,614 will be 69,235. Okay, so this will be your dead weight. Now with your dead weight, you less it with your weights on board or non-cargo weights. So 69,235 minus 1883, that will be your maximum cargo to load. So which is 67,352. So the answer is the loadable cargo will be 67,352 metric tons. So this will be your maximum cargo to load in the summer load line. Okay? And the maximum amount of cargo in this case depends upon the limiting draft, which is the load line, and the conditions in the course of the voyage must be studied to know the limiting draft. So you must know your limiting draft. The amount of cargo cannot be determined until the limiting draft is known. So you must know your limiting draft, which is the summer load line. So let's check the summer load line. Here you have the capacity table. The summer load line is 78849. So this is the summer drop, which is 13.295, or the 78849, which is your displacement on summer drop. Okay, so with the displacement of summer drop, which is 78849, you less it with your light ship, that will be your dead weight minus your weights on board or the non-cargo weights, and your maximum cargo to load will be 67352. Okay, so again we will check this displacement of what will be his graph. Okay, I will say it again here. That will be here. What will be the draft? A displacement 78849. 78849. 78849. The corresponding draft will be 13.295. 13.295. Check again. And the drop is 13.295. Okay, that will be the summer drop. Okay, so let's go on the other one. An example, how to find the displacement. So with this, to find the displacement, the ship's light displacement is, when you say light displacement, that is the light ship. Okay, she has fuel and lube oil remaining on board as listed as follows. This will be the remaining cargoes on board, non-cargo weights. And her constant is 240. So you non-cargo weights plus your constant will be your present dead weight. Okay, present dead weight. This will be your present dead weight. And you have a light ship of 8,951, which is this one. With the light ship and your present dead weight, you added this one. This will be your present displacement of 20,239. Okay, so your displacement will be 20,239. Okay, and she's note, present dead weight is the sum of all weights presently on board. The sum of all weights, meaning non-cargo weights plus constant, and your ballast will be your present dead weight. For convenience, dead weight can be grouped into non-cargo weights and cargo weights. Okay. So light ship plus your present dead weight will be your present displacement. Okay. So let's go back to this figure here. So your summer dead weight, your summer drop will be 13.295, which is this displacements. So you check on this figure. Since you know your summer dead weight, which is 13.29. So you have to get the value of LCB, LCF, and MTC. Okay, which is this one. What will be the value with this drop? What will be the value of LCB, LCF, and MTC? Okay. So let's say 13,295. 13,295. And what is the value of LCB? LCB is negative 6.628. Negative 6.628. Okay. What will be your LCF? LCF is 0.317. 0.317. 0.317, and MTC is how much? MTC is 98404. 98404. MTC is 98404. Okay, so confirm. And Once you have gotten these values, you will solve for the trim. So the formula would be trim displacement times final LCG minus your LCB over MTC times 100. In applying this formula, this will be the solution to take final LCG minus your LCB. Okay, and we check here. First, I want you to, so according to the according to the formula here is, first we have to do is final LCG minus LCB. Okay, so first, so this will be is final LCG will be negative 5.90. So from midship here, negative meaning you're on the forward part of the vessel, when negative and positive will be the up part of the vessel. So this is your midship. So final LCG is negative 5.9. So negative 0.1 from midship up to this point here. That will be your final LCG. And his LCB is negative 6.28, which is this one, negative 6.628. So he's over and beyond the final LCG, and he is somewhere around here, this LCB. Okay, look, take note that final LCG is behind the LCB, or meaning LCB is forward part, is forward of final LCG. So the final LCG is behind LCB, meaning if you are behind the final LCG is behind the LCB, this means that you are trimmed by the stern. Take note, if final LCG is behind LCB, then you are trimmed by the stern. Okay, so what's the formula for getting the trim? Sorry, for getting the trim, displacement times final LCG minus LCB over MTC times 100. Okay, so first we deduct LCG from LCB. Okay, so here LCB minus final LCG is, LCB is 6.628, this one, negative 6.28, minus your final LCG, which is negative 5.9, which is this one, and the difference would be 0.728. Okay, this will be the difference of 7. This will be your trimming arm of 0.728. That will be your trimming arm. Okay, now you this trimming arm, multiply it by your displacement. So trimming arm times displacement. Trimming arm is 0.728, which is 1 times your displacement of 78849, this one. If you multiply this two, this will be your trimming moment. The value will be 57402.072. This will be your trimming moment. Look again here. So when your trimming arm times displacement will be your trimming moment. Okay? Now, trimming moment says here, after you get the trimming moment, divide it by MTC times 100. So divide MTC times 100. So, trimming moment is 5, okay, 574,402.072, which is this one, and multiply MTC times 100. MTC is 984.04, 984.04, which is this one, times 100, and the value of this one will be 98,404. So the streaming moment divided by this one, 98,404, your trim will be 0.583. This will be the trim. So trimming moment divided by MTC times 100, then you will have the trim, value of the trim, which is this one. So your trim will be 0.583. Okay? Then, after you have already the trim, the next thing to do is to get the change of drop forward. Change of drop forward. The formula is 1/2 LPP plus LCF over LPP times your trim. Okay? Let's see this formula. Formula says 1/2 LPP plus LCF over LPP times your trim. So 1/2 of LPP or 1/2 of LPP is 107.5 plus your LCF. LCF is 0.317 over LPP is 215 times your trim. Trim is 0.583, which is this one, 0.583. Okay? And the value of this one, by doing the calculation, that will be 0.292. That will be 0.501. With this equation, the value would that be, the resultant will be 0.501 times your trim, which is 0.583, and your change of drop forward will be 0.292. So change of drop forward will be 0.92. Okay? And to get the change of drop up will be trim, which is this one, minus your change of drop forward, which is this one. So your trim minus your change of drop forward, which is this one, 0.292, and your change of drop up will be 0.291, which is this one. Okay? Now you have your forward. So change of drop forward will be 0.292, which is this one, and change of drop up will be 0.291, which is this one. Okay? Now you put your summer drop or your departure drop or summer drop, which is 13.295. Put it forward 13.295 and up 13.25. Now, since you are trimmed by the stern, you're trimmed by the stern. So meaning you apply this change of drop forward because you are trimmed by the stern, meaning the forward part will rise up. So meaning this drop, subtract it by your change of drop forward, meaning 13.295 minus 0.292 will be 13.003. Okay, since you are trimmed by the stern, the up part will be the change of drop up will be sink, meaning sink. So you add this change of drop up to your drop up. So 13.295 plus 0.291 will be 13.586. Okay. Okay. So if you deduct 13.8 13.856 minus 13.603, that will you have a trim of 0.583. Okay. Okay. We'll just check that, guys, with this formula here. You have 13.586 up here. 13.586. 13.586. You put here, that will be your up. Oh, sorry. Forward will be 13.003. 13.003. This will be your up. Sorry. Up. This will be forward. Okay. What will be your trim? This will be your trim. Okay. Trim will be was your drop up minus forward will be I'm sorry. It should be 13. 13. 13.003. 13.586. 13.586. 'Okay? So trim will be equals minus your drop forward equals ganon. What's your trim here? I'm sorry. Your trim would be 0 13.586. 13.586 forward 13,003. 13,003. 13,003. Minus. So your trim will be 0.583. See? 0.583. Okay? And min drop, your min drop equals forward drop plus your up drop divide by 2 equals 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 sum plus by 2 equals 13 2945. It will be 13,29,294.5 or make it 3 format it, make it 3, enter. That will be 13,295. Okay, so that's it guys. I hope you will then. So that's it guys. I hope you like this video, and if you like, please click the like button, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a good day and good night. Okay.